Hello everyone, since my last D&D video did well, and people brought up the fun rule not being so good, I'm going to talk about a character that was actually rejected from my first ever DM, and I'm just going to talk the concept of Chef Spore. He's in the Tomb Annihilation game right now. This is his build. Yes, he has inspiration, so obviously he's a male druid cleric combo because I'm in Tomb Annihilation. You can't really raise the dead. So I had to work with that. So obviously I have all these spills. So Chef Spore is all about like being a chef. His dream is to own a restaurant, but he also has the duty to nature to protect the markets or the mushroom people. So again, he's very loyal to the people over like any type of evil that would try to make him betray his friends. So again, he's on a venture of being like less of a goblin. Obviously, like when he was first level, he was very skittish. Now he's a lot more like strategical, where where I should be a lot more dominant with like healing. But I'm like, hey, do you need healing? Again, when you play with meta gamers, you have to make sure, if they want their thing, do their thing, they do their thing. But Chef Spore's concept of like cooking and just doing silly things and not being a very meta character. Like, again, what are my spells? My spells, like, I use Chilling Touch a lot. It's a really, really, really good spell, but it's just like, okay, cool, one meta spell. And then it's just like, you see, like, I do have, like, what? Oh! See, I have some spells that I'm like, oh, I have that spell. But, again, since Sport Drew is all about death, I picked a lot of, like, thematic themes. So the shift theme comes from absorb elements, cure wounds, earth tremors. People don't understand why I pick earth tremors. Earth tremors is no matter how bad the fucking environment gets in the kitchen, a chef never calls out sick. So again, it makes sense for a chef to have woodberry. Again, it makes thematic sense. Um, I know I don't have great water anymore. I used to have this rain stick that gave me great water, which is not a very good spell, but it's pretty funny. See, I can purify food and water. I can have protection from evil and good. Shield of faith to bring someone's AC up, depending on my mood. But that's a concentration spell, which I have to be very careful of because I love, 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 love using Moonbeam. Moonbeam now heat metals, inspired off of blocks and cast iron cooking. So again, Moonbeam's like, how do you eat a romantic meal underneath the moon? So yes, Chef Spore uses Moonbeam a lot because it's literally part of his theme of, I'm just I'm an itty little chef, Again, just a dead spell. And this is why I wanted to multi-class was I love Chef Spore's ability after level 5 just becomes dead. And I really didn't want to be like a dead player. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll multi-class into a grave cleric because it makes a lot of sense. Erupting Earth again. Chefs work no matter what. Waffle House. A caster form, it says you work for gases all the time when you're a milk food scientist, so it made a lot of sense. Tidal wave is just, you just deal with a lot of fucking water. And now I have 4th level spells. But yeah. And the feats that I picked for Chef Spore was Magic, Meta Magic Adept, which makes sense. A chef should be able to do 2 things. And also have some type of care. And then Chef, duh, because you're a fucking chef. Yeah, but it's really funny. I just did random stuff because literally the concept of this character is to be a chef. It's not. He doesn't really have a backstory. Like has his Alex Spices. Oh yeah. Chef Story does not like me, but likes clothes, which is really funny. And this is what I can wild shape into, which is hilarious. But yeah, it's a fun it's a funner way to play a druid. I do use his abilities a lot, which ah like I can wild shape add 20, which I wish wild shape was a bonus section, but it's not. I wish it said you could use it as a bonus action because I do waste some actions to do that. So it's just like, oh, if I roll high enough perception, my DM lets me use wild shape. Especially with the last battle with Cloud of Death. What was it like? We had to do con saves. Yeah, I just love Chef Spore. He's not a very meta character, but it's just like I have cooking utensils, an herbalism kit, and fishing tools. Which I don't know why it does not say that. I'm proficient in fishing tools where literally my background's a fisher. So yeah, I have like proficiency in like 3 tools and it's really, really, really powerful. Yeah, this is Chef's Spore. Probably when he dies, I'm gonna be emotionally distraught. But again, this is why when I DM, I let players play what they want to play. Obviously, if there's red flags, I'm gonna go like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to allow this character because obviously this character can become a problem. Obviously, when we go back into Port Narantaro, I'll buy a shield, which will bring up my AC to 18, which is really good. And I also get my scimitar too, which I'm very excited for. But yeah, whenever I buy things, this ring of protection has saved my arse so many times. Although my TM's not used to any AC. My AC was 15 and now I'm at 17. It's just like, oh my god. But yeah, this is Chef Spore. He's a little goblin. Um, you gotta try to cook wonderful meals every day. And how I do his voice, you have to have your tongue always touch your teeth and slur your words while talking and have like a more raspy voice. So like sometimes people don't understand what I'm saying in that, so you could sing that means I'm in character and that means no one understands what I'm saying in that. It's like crazy thing. But the bad thing is that I've been a goblin for like 7 levels and everyone's like, oh my god, you would make a really good goblin. I'm like, no, 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 no. But definitely, this is one of my personal favorite characters. I find it really funny that this is one man's trash is another man's treasure. And I do like playing character this concept of just a chef who just wants to own a restaurant and him saving people from the death curse is helping him own his restaurant. Like if he dies, I'm going to be emotionally distraught. But I might be playing the Raven, which will be I might be playing a different character. I might just be doing a lot of fucking chefs. Be like Baker. Uh Oh my god, this 4DM is gonna probably have to deal with another fucking cooking themed character because Team Annihilation is pick Fisher and Chef. Team Annihilation's like a cakewalk. You don't need to worry about survival. The DM has given up on rations or anything about food because Chef Spore has broken the game accidentally. But again, Chef Spore is just a concept. Again, he doesn't really have a backstory. Mine is like, he's not touched by the darkness, which is very weird and rare. And I'm like, he's from a rare goblin tribe of not touched by the darkness, and his tribe is protected by others. Duh. Obviously, his tribe was attacked. A couple of them died, but he thinks that they all died because he ran into the Underdeep, and that's where he got his druid training. Which, again, since he was more like a provider, he liked to cook and fish and try to have some type of diplomacy. Like, yes, he has 10 charisma, but he's very wise. Like, he knows if he cooks for people, it's very wise to cook for people to get their trust. Is it smart to cook for your rival? No. But is it wise to gain their trust? Yes. So, again, this is why I'm a low intelligent, high wisdom character. Sometimes being a chef, you need to be wise and not smart, because I know some people who don't know half of the tools' names, or some people just can't say the right cooking terminology. So that's why I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm a low intelligence creature. Constitution, chef, dexterity, chef. You can do dexterity strength, but yeah. And that's Chef Spore, everyone.